Are there going to be any homes to buy in 2021? This is your real estate matchmaker, Natalie Buckey with Riley Jackson Real Estate, and we're going to discuss just that. First, let's discuss the inventory situation. Nationwide, low inventory, high demand for buyers to want to buy homes, but there's nothing available. So that's not only happening across the United States, but it's happening right here in Thurston County. So let's take a look at those stats. All right, our local market is Thurston County, and I checked off on the MLS active. In Thurston County, 178 matches. Wow. That's all residential, condos, manufactured homes, everything that's available. 178 homes listed. If we add on the contingent ones, brings it up to 186. So there are some buyers that have put in offers that are contingent on the sale of their home. Brings up a little bit, but 186 of active and contingent combined in all of our Thurston County is mind-boggling. There's thousands of buyers looking to purchase and only 186 homes that are available to even look at. So this is why it's a seller's market, because the inventory is low. The toilet paper issue, where people were fighting over this toilet paper because the demand was high and the inventory was low.
What are you doing?
I got the last toilet paper! I did it!
So kind of the same thing. Let's look at this on a map to show you that these are the only homes available in Thurston County for sale. So that's our local market. 1 year snapshot. We're looking at Thurston County, all the new listings from January 2020 to January of 2021. So when 2020 began, we had 6,483 on the market, increased a little bit in February and stayed the same in March. But after that pandemic hit, sellers began to freeze and not wanting to sell for obvious reasons. Some were in financial, limbo. Others were afraid, to have strangers in their home, and it plummeted, to the very bottom in June, July, and August. And since then, it has increased a bit, and we are headed in the right direction. Number one, sellers who decided not to sell in 2020. The pandemic hit and sellers froze. They didn't want people in their homes. They didn't want open houses. They didn't want agents showing homes through, and possibly passing on the coronavirus. So now that the vaccines are in play, I think the end of 2021, we're going to see more inventory, which is great news for buyers because more people will be vaccinated, and I think sellers will be more comfortable showing their homes, allowing us in, and allowing open houses and things like that. So that'll be good news. Number two, more new homes will be built this year. Last year, 2020, was really a good year for builders' new home construction. And according to the National Association of Home Builders, for 2021, they expect ongoing growth for single-family construction. It will be the first year for which total single-family construction will exceed 1 million starts since the Great Recession. So with more of these houses being built, people are able to move into their dream home, whether it's a bigger home because, the pandemic has kept us in our home offices for so long. Maybe people are looking to buy bigger. Some are downsizing, realizing that, maybe they couldn't afford this huge house and they want to downsize to a smaller place. Maybe their kids are gone off to college now and they're empty nesters. For whatever reason, a lot of people are looking to purchase new construction. So this sort of leads to a domino effect where if that seller moves to sell their house to buy a new construction, then their house is now available. So that's double inventory. Great news again for buyers and sellers. Number 3, those sellers that were impacted through the financial crisis of the pandemic. So this is different from our 2006 market crash. A lot of experts predict that we're not going to have a huge amount of foreclosures, but there are some distressed sellers that will have to sell. The government allowed the forbearance for a year where the home sellers or homeowners did not have to pay their mortgage if they were in a financial distress situation. So now that the year has come to an end, there's going to be a lot of sellers that are still financially strapped and will just have to sell anyway. The good news is most of them will not have to be under a foreclosure situation. They're just going to have to sell and move on, and their home equity actually increased from 2020 to 2021. So a lot of them will be able to sell and walk away with some profit rather than go into foreclosure. So that's good news. And also this creates more inventory for buyers to purchase the homes that were distressed prior to 2020. So it does look like we may be getting more inventory in 2021. From the ease of the pandemic to more new construction being built and people that are not having to foreclose, just having to sell, there's still hope for buyers. And if you're thinking of selling and making a move, 2021 might be the time to do it. There's high demand for homes, buyers are outbidding each other, prices are skyrocketing through the roof, and you might create a great move-up situation for you. The bottom line is the demand is high and the inventory is low, so now's the perfect time to sell. And with new opportunities coming up in the market in 2021, now you'll be able to find your dream home as well. So let's connect and let me show you what our local market has to offer. Much love to you. Thanks for watching from the real estate matchmaker, Natalie Buckey with Riley Jackson Real Estate. I'll see you on the next one.